Hello, I am Chef Diane DeMayo, and today's super sexy dish, we are making a green mango salad. This is one of the best salads you ever make. It's crisp, it's light, and it's super sexy. I use green mangoes. You could use green papayas, but preferably green mangoes. Don't get the soft ones because it mushes in your salad. Little red onion, some raw bean sprouts, but you could also use blanched green beans with this. Some daikon radish, it gives a little bit of a spicy kick to it and nice and crunchy. Cilantro, roasted peanuts with a little salt on them, and of course, an amazing sweet chili vinaigrette with some fish sauce. And you can find this in my bootleg tips if you want to make this. Let's get cooking. The first thing that I like to do is get my daikon radish. I'm not going to use too much of it depending on how many people you're cooking for, but if it's that special date night, you really only want to make enough for 2 people. So that means about a cup of daikon radish. I like to get all my pieces in the same shape and in the same size because that makes your salad a little visually delicious, well, a lot visually delicious, and just good. So if you're not familiar with daikon radish, it's pretty much like a regular red radish. It's just not so spicy and has a different flavor to it. For my mango, you only want to use 1 of these because you're only cooking for 2, but if you're cooking for 4 or 6, of course you want to double up on it. In the mango, there's a large seed in the center that you want to cut around, but be careful because you could damage your knife. So I'm going to go as far away from the pit as possible. I've already hit that pit, so I have to come a little wider. When it's actually ripe on the mangoes, one of my favorite things to do is eat around the pit. All right, so let's set that aside. We have a bit of red onion, and you'll see we're gonna cut everything that we call in the kitchen world into like julienne strips, or julienne means a strip, but it's the same size of everything. Yeah? So we got our onion, our mango, our daikon, and some cilantro. I like to use the stems, always do. I like the extra added crunch, and we're gonna just kind of leave that in one size because it just makes for a prettier presentation. Okay, how do we do this? Very easy. We want to cut into kind of like thin pieces, and I will do maybe, and that's about 5 pieces there. For my mango, we're gonna do the exact same thing. Onion. You'll see how amazingly colorful this salad is. It's very beautiful to look at, and it's going to taste amazing as well. So let's get these cut. Again, we want the shape to be kind of uniform. Get them all into the bowl. We're going to add some cilantro. I'm going to keep a couple of sprigs back for decoration. Our red onion, and the last thing that has to go in there, we have some green mango. Again, we want everything in pretty much the same size. And let's get 3 more pieces in there. Add our bean sprouts and peanuts. All right, so in goes some peanuts. And then our delicious lime chili vinaigrette with a little bit of fish sauce goes right on top of that. Now, depending on how long you let it sit will determine how spicy it is because the red little chilies get super hot. And if you want to learn how to make this recipe, make sure to click on my bootleg tip for this sauce. And let's give it a nice little toss. At this point, you can determine whether or not you need more salt or more sugar or whatever, but I'm going to guarantee you that it's already perfect. And my mouth is watering just smelling this. All right, let's get this ready to go. I'm going to use another plate. It's date night. And then what comes next? A little decoration. And of course, last but not least, an extra sprig of cilantro. And here it is. You have a delicious, sexy date night salad that has green mango, daikon radish, bean sprouts, and a lime chili vinaigrette with a little bit of fish sauce. But now we have to taste it so we know how delicious this really is. This is going to be a not so sexy bite, but who cares? Hardly taste the fish sauce. Nice and spicy the way I like it. Sweet, crunchy, a little bit of sour and tang. Super delicious. And although that bite wasn't sexy, these flavors are super sexy. That is an amazing salad and you have to try that. I guarantee you, you're gonna love it. And I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye. Hello, I am Chef Diane DeMayo and welcome to Bootleg Tips. Today we are making something super sexy. We're making a dressing that's made with chiles, little fish sauce, rice wine vinegar, limes, garlic, sugar, and salt.